So today I'll be showing you how to create an album cover. So first I just want to go over the quick basics on how you can make a real professional, decent album cover. And after that, I'll show you how you can do a preview with your album cover and a small little video to showcase your newest album. But first things first, there is a website or an online editor that's called canva.com. canva.com. I think it is about $9 to $12 a month for this. But the thing is, as you can see, all the beat bundles, any graphic that I've ever made has all been on this graphic design video editor app. And got my thumbnails for YouTube, but anything that I jot down that's supposed to be professional or anything like that, I go straight here. So as you can see, my bundles, these I help my stepdad with his teaching covers for the Bible, and I do my YouTube thumbnails, and right here, this is my Anime Nostalgia album cover. I'm gonna just click it really quick so you can see it. So even though this isn't the best album cover, this is still decent enough that you can know that this is an album, and it's more decent than just finding a picture on Google and just posting it as your album cover. As you can see, I just did a little few things, Anime Nostalgia. I put some anime art, did this little background layer, my name, and just an additional, I call it an accessory on the side to just make it look more sleek, like that little thing. But anyways, let me show you how you can make an album cover from scratch. Custom. So usually when you do a custom album cover, I think you could just search album cover. Yeah, you can just search album cover. So this might already have a template. Okay, it's completely empty. So first off, before you start getting started on your album cover, you have to have a specific image or theme in mind. For example, I know this is random, but let's say you're an artist and your sound kind of matches Travis Scott. Let's say your album was called Extraterrestrial or Extraterrestrial. I don't know how to pronounce it. But let's say your album was space themed and you know that all your songs kind of give out a spacey, all your songs kind of gave you a spacey spiritual feel, like a trippy vibe or anything that sounds spacey. But anyways, let's focus on the space theme. Let's say you wanted to make your album cover look like it was in space or something. All you have to do, go straight to Google. I usually search trippy space drawings, images, so you can, any of these images, you should be able, I've posted all my album covers all on Spotify, nothing's been taken down. So you should be able to use this art. Let's say that you're trying to create an album cover that's more space themed. Yeah, I think this is cool. Cool space drawing. Just look through and find something that you feel kind of matches the theme of your album. And remember, it doesn't have to be space. You can do summertime, something that has more of a summery feel, anything like that. You'll be able to find all different type of images. But anyway, let's find one that I say that will fit pretty good. I say this is pretty dope. Save image. So go right back to Canva and see. Okay, usually the first thing you kind of want to do. Let's start off with white. First thing you want to do is add a frame in there and start working your way from the bottom. So let's start with. So this is a frame. A frame is like. So if I drag down a frame, I could throw a picture inside of it. So it can be inside of this square and not just a loose image randomly floating on this page. So this is a frame. You could put any photos or anything inside of this frame. So let's start You know, this one isn't going to be the best album cover, but this is just something so you can get a quick idea. So once you have a frame, go to upload and upload the image you just downloaded. That said Trippy Space Drawing. Let me make sure everything is cool. Top right corner. That should be good. Downloads. So now I got this photo. I could put it inside of this. You see how I could put it inside this frame. This frame probably doesn't match too much the thing. It might not match, but let's just try it for now, and we'll change it throughout. So as you can see, as I'm moving it around, you can see the purple squares and purple lines. So that's there to make sure that your image is completely centered. Once you see like a crosshair, you know, one through the X and Y axis, or vertical and straight, that's where you know it's completely aligned. If I move it out of it, it'll show you the box frame. But if I put it completely in the center, it'll show like two little crosshairs like that, to make it start to come together as an album cover. And sometimes I'll go back and don't be afraid to look online and look up album covers and, you know, get a inspiration and see what type of album covers that you think will fit. And once it's finished, I'll show you how to put it over something like this. But for now, let's just get this album cover looking pretty decent, the best we could. Black, black. Let's say our album name is Extraterrestrial. I don't know how to spell extraterrestrial. Well, I guess extraterrestrial. So, still, you know, look around, look at the album covers and see how you want it to, you know, fit and frame. See, these things are pretty cool. I'll show you how to do something more like this in the next one. But I just want to show you the basics of how to work your way around Canva. So anyways, let me paste in how to spell that correctly. And you can always change the font of this. I usually prefer these ones. The ones that I have right here. I'd probably use something on the cursive side. Probably enlarge that. Heritage Beats. And even that alone doesn't look the best, but it looks actually pretty decent. So let's start smoothing this up. Add some squares. There's so many cool things that you can utilize in this app. Like little note cards and little music notes that you'll see, I'll make it look a little bit better in the back. But you'll see, you can even stretch this out, put that in the background. Don't be afraid to just mess around and stuff. That looks horrible, but you get the drift. Okay, so now we're going to just smooth this out by adding, and they also have pre-made templates on here too. Here, templates, you see all these right here? And you see, as you can see, they actually both look pretty decent. Just the fonts need to be changed. Extraterrestrial. I think this looks more realistic. You know what? So I kind of found a better photo. So I'm gonna do something a little different. I'm gonna just do what I feel inspired because I usually like to make my graphics look totally different than what anybody else has. So I'm gonna just do something of what I pretty much what I'm gonna just do my thing. So I just threw in a little laptop frame just to make it seem like someone is actually watching someone in space. It just seems more realistic. If you see someone in space, you won't literally see them. You'll see them through a video, phone, or something like that. So let's start smoothing that back out with the box frame. First, let's just put some more. So now that's a cool basic for now. Let's put some space elements. You can even put a little moon, something at the corner. Take this off. As you can see, I'm just adding little random things to just see how it fits. You want to just test it out. Whatever you don't like, take it out, of course. But this album cover is another side for you to be artistic to, because for example, you would have to pay somebody else to create an album cover for you when you're the one with the inspiration. Honestly, bro, this actually looks pretty decent as an album cover. Let's see what else is the difference. Got some clouds. I'm imagining some clouds. Elements, clouds. So one thing I love about this, you can always add something real realistic. Just add some clouds literally just at the top. Do the same thing at the bottom. Move this up. I know this actually kind of took some time, but I don't know. I kind of actually enjoy doing things like this. And it's like an outlet to actually get to draw. Well, I don't draw, but just like show some type of artistic expression you have. Okay, so I think this, let me flip that around. Make sure this is positioned in the background. So I think this is actually pretty decent. Extraterrestrial, Volume 1, Heritage Beats, it's a little solar system, got the clouds. Yeah, man, I think this is pretty fucking dope. Fucking dead. Uh, but yeah, as you can see, I think I like the white a little better. Makes it pop a little more. Yeah, I think I like the white. Yeah, man. So, and there you have it. Should I change that to black, white, gray? But yeah, man, I will leave it. If you need some type of assistance, I'll actually personally help you. I'll help you personally do this. Just it's good to just get a hang of it. Practice trying to it's really good to understand the basics in every realm. It's good to know how to master your own music a little bit. It's good to know how to make your own album covers. And Also, specifically, an artist I have in this program named Ryan. He's a really great artist. He can draw really well. Take a picture of your drawing. You see this. This is a frame. Get your drawing. Drag the frame. Get your drawing. Pick a correct frame. And once you have your drawing uploaded in here, drag it to the middle of here, and it will go in the middle of your frame. So this will work really good for you. But I'm gonna wrap it up right here. I'm not gonna drag this out too much. Uh, so yeah, guys, this was just a basic idea of how to use a basic idea of how to use Canva and get your album cover going. The next video, I'll do something a little bit more sleek and more professional, but this is a step-by-step process. First, understand how to make your album cover, and after that, we're gonna put this on top of a mock-up. It's called a 3D mock-up. That's actually like an album, and you can put this image on top of it. But after that, once you have your album ready, you can do a small 30-second video with your song playing behind it with a cool showcase or an album video. So the purpose is just showcasing your album. But whenever you do any type of graphics, any videos, any snippets for Instagram, come straight here. This is where I do all of my work. So the next video, I'll go more in depth. In the next video, I'll show you how to make a video with your album cover. So with that being said, this is Heritage Beats signing out. Gone.